Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Andrew Tate banned from Facebook and Instagram. So this was a headline from an article by the BBC News. It was just released about 2 hours ago. So very new. Sure, a lot of people are addressing this specific situation, but the question is why? Why did Zuckerberg decide to ban Andrew Tate? We can probably take some good guesses, but I'm going to read some of this article, just key points. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So the article by the BBC reads, Meta has banned influencer Andrew Tate from Facebook and Instagram for violating its policies. Which policies? What policies did Andrew Tate violate? The former kickboxer rose to fame in 2016 when he was removed from TV show Big Brother over a video which appeared to depict him attacking a woman. He went on to gain notoriety online, with Twitter banning him for saying women should bear responsibility for being essayed. He had 4.7 million Instagram followers at the time his account was removed. Yeah, man, he was growing really fast, especially on Instagram. You know, and for those of you who don't know, Facebook, which is now Meta, owns Instagram, and I'm sure they would love to own YouTube and other platforms where they can't just like silence people. But that's why they were able to ban him on Instagram and Facebook. So concerning Andrew Tate's followers on Instagram, it reads that number had grown rapidly from around 1 million following in June. And I think we're about to get into why they decided to ban Andrew Tate. Meta had said it had removed the kickboxing star from its platform for violating its policies on dangerous organizations and individuals, but did not provide further details. Of course. At the time of his removal from Big Brother, Mr. Tate said the video had been edited, calling it a total lie, trying to make me look bad. All right, so there's a couple of other sections in here that were worth mentioning. A section called Analysis, where it reads, his content has raised concerns about the real-world effect, especially on the younger users exposed to it during their school holidays when they have time on their hands. The focus has been primarily on TikTok, where users say they've been readily served up his videos, sparking a new wave of videos commenting on and criticizing Mr. Tate's content. YouTube has also found itself under pressure since it's where he has racked up millions of views. Now there's another section here that reads, a genuine threat to young men. I'd suggest you go read that by yourself. But wait a second, guys, real quick, put that coffee down.
Put that coffee down.
We're going to talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor comes from Tate Hanley. Now, as usual, I'm excited to talk about Tate Hanley, and you've probably heard me talk about them in the past, and I'm going to keep talking about them because I know the positive impact their product will have on your skin. Listen to me. I don't think a lot of you guys believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare product actually helps your confidence. A lot. Tate Hanley makes taking care of your skin uncomplicated. So I recommend that you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all their basics. A daily face wash, an exfoliation scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And to make it even more simple for guys like us, they provide an instructional card that tells you which product to use, how much, and when. And I gotta be honest, for someone like me, the card really helped. I like that coffee. Guys, skincare wasn't something I ever took seriously. I would like break out here and there and just kind of wait for it to go away. But now I have a solution, right? And it's Tate Hanley. It's what I'm showing you guys right now. It actually works. But you don't have to just take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers all over the globe. And in addition to amazing skin, members of Tate Hanley get plenty of benefits, including 20% off the retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause and cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tate Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and also in the pinned comment, and you would get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Guys, if you've been thinking about starting with Tate Hanley, now is the time. This is a great deal. Click the link and get started today. Another section here that I'll read from, it's called Absolutely a Misogynist, which reads, videos about Mr. Tate have proved popular across social media platforms, particularly on TikTok. Using the Andrew Tate hashtag have been viewed more than 12.7 billion times. Wow. But this number represents not just videos of Tate and his supporters. It also includes videos made by people criticizing the influencer. And on YouTube, some of his popular videos have had millions of views. In one video during which he was interviewed by another YouTuber, he said he was absolutely a misogynist. Adding, "I'm a realist. When you're a realist, you're sexist. There's no way you can be rooted in reality and not be sexist." Now, there's some truth to that, right? You can either look at this from the perspective of the woke, who say, "Oh, there it is. He admitted it. He hates women." Because if you don't know what misogynist means, it means that you hate women. That's how Instagram and Twitter users and male feminists are going to look at this specific statement. Or you can look at it from the perspective of, if you say anything that might be true when it comes to like intersexual dynamics, saying things like a male firefighter may be more efficient than a female firefighter because a male is stronger, you'd probably be labeled a sexist in today's day and age. Some more of the article reads, later in the same video, he called women intrinsically lazy and said there was no such thing as an independent female. Again, is there? Because women claim to be independent, but are they? Most women who claim independence don't understand that their independence is due to the fact that men have civilized society. All right. Next, in a different video, Mr. Tate said, "If I have responsibility over her, then I must have a degree of authority." He added, "You can't be responsible for a dog if it doesn't obey you." The BBC has approached Google, which owns YouTube, for comment. There's truth in this as well. The first time I heard this concept was from Rollo Tomasi, where he said responsibility without authority is slavery. And I want you to really think about that. If a woman requires you to protect her, to put your life on the line for her, then you must have a degree of authority over her, because a slave bears all the responsibility but no authority, right? But as always, I'm curious to know what you guys think of this ban and everything that's going on right now with Andrew Tate. Overall, I think it's obvious that this society doesn't care about men. Why? Because when they see young men, because that's what they were talking about in this article, when they see young men gravitating towards someone like Andrew Tate, instead of asking why, they just silence these men. They don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to have a conversation. They'd rather release some bullshit article talking about how men are the loneliest they've ever been and men need to do better. All they make is bad coffee.
This coffee smells like shit.
I mean, you can love or hate the man, but you can't say that Andrew Tate didn't speak many truths. Even if you disagreed with 50% of what he had to say. What about the other half? Can there be a conversation about that, or are you just gonna force people to drink tea?
I don't drink coffee.
Because you don't like the taste of truth. You don't like the taste of coffee. I'm sure that's what they would love to do. Oh shit, I'm sure they would love to. If someone like Zuckerberg owned YouTube and almost every other platform, they would do this with, I'm sure, everybody they could. And this is why platforms like Facebook and Twitter are so dangerous, because if they had it their way, they really would just like hit mute on every single person that didn't support the agenda, right? The agenda of female empowerment, of turning men into women, essentially stripping them of their voice, and if they could, even cutting off their balls. In the end, you haven't really fixed any real issue here. And in fact, for a lot of men, you might have created a legend. Guys, as always, curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Listen, I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.